Jai Shri Ram. This is a short notes I created on Scrabble for a beginner. Let's learn about Scrabble now. In 1938, American architect Alfred Moshe Butts, he is a Jew from Israel. So I have great respect for people of Israel because it is a country which is barely 21,000 square kilometers, one fifth the size of Telangana. Telangana is 1,15,000 square kilometers. Israel is a small country, 21,000 square kilometers, and the number of Nobel laureates in Israel is about 150. Uh, about 450 Nobel prizes have been given away, and 150 Israelites have got the Nobel Prize. So that is sufficient for you to understand how much we have to learn from these people of Israel, the Hebrews, the Jews. Okay, so I have great respect for them. It's a small country, and everyone is a millionaire, and every person has to train in the army. Conscription, CONSCRIPT. Conscript means a person who has been drafted into the army. To be drafted means compulsory military service. So draft is a word with many meanings. One of the meanings is this: conscription means compulsory military service. Every Israelite, because their population is also very less, I think it's a few lakhs only. eh, and once they won a war, when all the seven Islamic countries together attacked Israel, they lost the war. What does this mean? Because Israel is such a wonderful country, wonderful people. Their crop yields are also 10 times the crop yields of other countries. It is actually a desert with a single river, only one river. You see, in India we have so many rivers, but what is happening with the kind of jokers that we are sending to the assemblies and parliament? We are still miserable. Look at Israel. Yeah, they use that what you call what you call, you know, in agriculture, drip irrigation method. Whatever little water they are desalinating the sea water, and they have made the land fertile, and they grow crops, the yield of which is 7 to 10 times more than the yield that we have in India. Their cows also yield a lot of milk. I mean, 200 liters or 100 liters, that's what I heard. And every individual young person has to go to the army. So they serve the army. That's why they are all very strong. Israeli girls cannot be molested by Malechas. They will be finished. Israeli girls are so strong. So this is Israel. Please learn to respect them. We Hindus have a lot to learn from them. So again, you see, Alfred Moshe Butts is a Jew. I'm certain he's a Jew. I'm not sure, but I think he is. So please check up anyway. He created this game in 1938. This is an awesome game. I'm completely addicted to this game. And I want you all to learn this game. It's not easy to master. But there's big money to be earned. Your vocabulary improves. Strategy is also there. This is a consuming obsession for me. And if you teach your kid this game, he will not indulge in useless activities like video games and other stupid things. And his communication skills and vocabulary will improve to such an extent that he will be successful anyway, even if he doesn't become a Scrabble world champion. There are so many spin-offs. SPIN-OFF. Spin-off means an incidental benefit, unintended consequence which is positive, right? That's a spin-off. Okay. So he created a game in 1938, Alfred Moshe Butts. I don't know why Butts is there, but anyway, let's leave him. Moshe, Alfred Moshe. I don't like the word Butts. A game board which is divided into 15 into 15 grid of squares. How much is that? 225, right? Okay. Sold in 121 countries. I'm sure it must be much more now. Available in 30 languages. Much more now. I think we should create one Telugu Scrabble, Sanskrit Scrabble. 150 million sets have been sold worldwide, and roughly one third of the American homes have a Scrabble set. Playing time 50 minutes. Now I think it is 40 minutes. You should get a Scrabble clock or a chess clock. Chess clock. Playing all 7 tiles is officially called a bingo. 50 bonus points. Either a word list or a dictionary is selected for the purpose of adjudicating any challenges during the game. Right? If a person challenges the other person's word, and if the dictionary says yes, that word is there, the challenger has to be punished. He will lose, I think, 5 points. You must check up. Different formats have different punishments. So if you challenge, then be ready to lose 5 points if it is a bad challenge. And suppose you succeed, your challenge is correct, then the person who put the word there loses his turn. So that is how he is punished. So you need to understand this much. And of course, there are two dictionaries. The Collins dictionary is much bigger. There are thousands of words more in the Collins dictionary than the North American dictionary, which is based on Merriam-Webster dictionary. So Collins is much more broader. There is a greater possibility of greater freedom while playing Scrabble, which is based on this Collins dictionary. The first played word must be at least 2 letters long and cover the center square. Thereafter, any play using one or more tiles can be found by adding one or more letters to an existing word, hooking a word and playing perpendicular to that word, playing perpendicular to a word. Jack can become then tacky through K. Okay. Okay. So playing parallel to the word, that's the best thing, forming several short words. So Joe is there. Is a parallel. Playing parallel is the best strategy to continuously score high. Learn to play parallel. Always try playing parallel. Okay. No diagonal. Okay, you can't put that. Any combination of these is allowed in a play, given that all the letters placed on the board in one play lie in one row or column and are connected by a main word. Players must either read either left, right, or top, bottom. Okay. Left, right, or top, bottom. Top to the bottom. Diagonal is not allowed. Not upside also. Upside down is also not allowed. Duplicate Scrabble is a popular. There is another Scrabble, Super Scrabble. 200 tiles are there. I want to buy that. I don't know where I can buy it. Right now, the current Scrabble, any Scrabble has only 100 tiles. Super Scrabble, 200 tiles. That should be good. But I don't know where I can buy it. Maybe Amazon. And then let's see. Duplicate Scrabble. Every player has the same letters on the same board, and the players must submit a paper slip at the end of the allotted time, 3 minutes, with the highest scoring word they have found. There is no limit to the number of players that can be involved in one game. And at Vichy, I think it's in France, Vichy, I don't know how it is pronounced. Vichy is famous for mineral water. In 1988, there were 1,000. Wow. There's a French Scrabble also, right? So we got to find out. We will see how to play this duplicate Scrabble. We also have to know what are all the popular variants of Scrabble. I think I'll have to make a video on that now. Use the simple Scrabble tile frequency. You see, this is the tile frequency at the bottom. There are 100 tiles. And actually, you should keep a chart when you are really serious about winning the Scrabble game. You must become a thorough professional. So keep a pencil, and whenever the opponent is playing A, then you strike off one A. That means you know that there are so many less A's in the bag. Because if you want to be a real champion, you got to get down to the brass tacks, the nitty gritty. NITTY, GRITTY, brass tacks. That means the bare minimum, the minor details, the minutiae, the trivia. Nothing is trivial anyway. So this is called a frequency chart. You can actually carry this with you to the tournament. You're allowed to do that. Use the simple Scrabble tile frequency chart to cross off the tiles as you use them and determine what tiles your opponent has. You can actually guess if you're smart, oh, this fellow is having. Then you can play smartly, not allowing that fellow to use the triple score. Please dispose of the Q. Q should be disposed of very fast. V is another nuisance. V and C for Charlie. K is okay, but C is horrible. V is horrible. I hate V and C. Q also, there are lots of Q is another dangerous one. Don't keep it waiting. Try to dispose it off as fast as possible. And there are so many Q words which we are all not aware of. Please try to mug them up. Okay. Use the simple Scrabble tile frequency chart to cross off the tiles as you use them and determine what tiles your opponent has. This gives you an accurate count of the tiles in a game of Scrabble. There are 100 tiles to use in a standard game of Scrabble, and being able to check which ones are left in play gives you an advantage, isn't it? So there are the last two question marks are blanks. Like I told you, the blanks are trump cards. You can use them as any letter, though they don't have any score. They're very useful in helping you to score bingos. And there are 4 S's like I told you. Keep the S and blanks aside so that you can score a bingo. Get rid of Q as fast as possible. V and C are also a pain. Jai Shri Ram. Keep watching. Let's all master Scrabble and become Scrabble yogis. You wanna be a Scrabble yogi? Follow me. Jai Shri Ram.